Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we returned to Blueberry Academy, got a copy of Briar's book as apparently an apology for her trying to murder us, or have us murdered. You get the drill by now. We got, as you can see, Koraidon now has the ability to fly whenever it feels like it. We do not have to worry about just playing that little game of Amarises. We met Snackworth, which means we have access to a ton of legendary Pokemon. Not all of them, but I will explain why in a little bit. And we are on the hunt for 2 new Pokemon that Perrin put us in the right direction of finding. We found one of them in the last episode, that being Raging Bolt. So now we are looking for the last one, Gouging Fire. It is said to be near a waterfall. We found one of them previously, so we'll have to hunt every waterfall in Area 0 down if we want to find it. Or just hope we get lucky and it just happens to appear. Now, Gouging Fire is a little different from Raging Volt in that you actually have to find this one because it's not exactly near the water like the other one was. That's that Mungus looking fothermucker. That is not the droid I'm looking for. And I don't believe this is the waterfall I'm looking for either. But fortunately, with the ability to fly now, we have significantly less issues heading our way. It's sort of like when you get to fly in Neverland in the first Kingdom Hearts game, where everything just gets so much easier after that. Even though I wish you could just fly, like, in general. In Kingdom Hearts, it would make things so much easier. But alas, they want to make things a little bit more tough on us. Alright. Screaming Tail. You're not the droid I'm looking for. Okay, so we're near a waterfall. That's the only thing we gotta know. Both of them are near waterfalls. So we'll check ledge by ledge if we have to, because I would imagine a fire type would not be near exactly in the water. Alright, so let's climb until we just can't climb no more. Then hop over here and climb here. It sucks that there's no, like, exact map of this area. Venomoth. Oh, you almost fooled me. You almost fooled me, you dingus. But no, you can't fool me. The game can fool me because its incessant desire to crash, but how about, ooh, that one looks suspicious. That waterfall looks very suspicious. The one we just did. That was the one we just did. We did the upper area, though. We didn't do the lower area. I think, at least. Let's see. Braviary. Okay, so we did over here. It's not hiding in no corners over here. Just a bunch of jump luffs. And we went down here previously, so let's try that waterfall. I don't think we're near another one at the moment. And in case you look at your Pokédex, in case you look at the Blueberry Academy's Pokédex, you'll find that the Pokemon that we're near, you'll find that the Pokemon that we're looking for are reminiscent of the legendary beasts, and in Pokemon Violet, they are Pokemon that are reminiscent of the Swords of Justice. And yes, there is a third one, however, it is usually locked behind terror raid events. So you'll have to be on the lookout for terror raids. Fortunately, I caught one, so we don't have to worry about that, at least in this particular playthrough. I have one in Violet. So if I ever want to use the other one, I think it's Wandering Wake or something like that. It's not an absolute do or die that we have to catch it here. It would be nice to catch it, but it doesn't have a Pokédex slot, which is weird. Then again, neither does the other Sword of Justice one. But there are, like I said, Zapdos is just one of many legendary Pokemon that are available in this particular game. And if you want to get them all, you have to complete group missions and personal missions. It's kind of important. Alright, so let's lower ourselves here. See what we find. Got a TM. Dazzling Gleam. Nice. Fly over here. Just another Jumpluff and a Screaming and a bunch of Screamers. And another TM. Oh my god, look at all these TMs that just getting shoved in here. Okay. So, up to the waterfall. And there he is. Spazzing out, but he is there. Now this one we're actually going to try to catch. Mainly because, well, it's there. First things first, we save in case we die and kill this thing unintentionally. We're saving the Master Ball for later. So let's talk to this guy who looks like he wants to be on Lion King on Broadway. He looks like he'd fit right in on Pride Rock. This is Gouging Fire, a fire dragon type. Hence why I brought my own dragon type out. First things first, we're gonna yawn. Burning Bulwark. Ooh, you protected yourself. Oh, doesn't matter. It just protected itself from attacks, I guess. Let's see what Scald does. It does neutral damage, so... And a critical hit. Thank you. 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 Alright, so... Snipe shot, or what is it? The one, the critical hit ratio boosting thing? Yeah, that's not good. We'll try something else. I know Dragon Pulse will probably kill it. I know Scald will do a ton of damage now. So we'll try Flash Cannon this time around. I just can't believe it. Like, it lasted one hit. That's freaking funny. I just find that very funny. It lasted one hit. That shows you how powerful our team is right now. Actually, maybe I should throw out the other one for this one. The giraffe looking Fathermucker. Where are you? Raging Bolt. Check summary. Thunderclap. No, summary of moves. Let's see. Oh, so it's a Thunder type Sucker Punch. I like that. Rising Voltage, Dragon Hammer, Dragon Pulse. No, it doesn't. Kingdra is still my best option for this. So let's give round 2 of... Actually, yeah, like Lion King on Broadway, maybe Road to El Dorado, something like that. It fits somewhere. Let's go with Yawn. Let's see what moves it knows. It knows a way to protect itself. Lava Plume does nothing because I resist it, even though I get burnt. Doesn't really affect me because I have friggin' all special attacks. Let's see what Flash Cannon does. So it protects itself at least. So I'll get burnt, but he will fall asleep, and that's what matters. I could very easily just throw a Master Ball here, but like I said, I want to save it for one of the last legendaries. Alright, so that does barely any damage, which is good. I want to just do chip damage to this thing for as long as I can. So I imagine, as much as I'd like to go after Zapdos right now, I imagine, knowing how difficult legendary hunting can be, that this thing is going to be pretty... Oh, Lord. Alright. Alright, so full restore here. Actually, we'll yawn, then full restore. So we'll yawn, then full restore. So we can catch this big lug. Wow, fire does no damage. I'm getting more damage from being burned than I am from friggin' getting... I'm getting more damage from being burned than from just getting attacked. This is freaking crazy. Shows how friggin' bulky Kingdra can be. That's why I like Kingdra. It's why it's my favorite Pokemon. It can literally do anything for you. Alright, so I know for a fact... I'm not sure if it's gonna kill, but Flash Cannon's gonna do a lot of damage here, because of its weak in special defense. And I'm still nervous about critical hits. Oh my lord, okay. Oh my god, that was a critical hit, okay. Let's try... Ultra Ball. Why not? Play fair. Ooh, nice. Beautiful. Fantastic. Wow, I might actually be able to go catch Zapdos now. Alright. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it rampaging and spouting pillars of flame. Others have seen it on Broadway in New York City. No, I'm not giving you... no, I'm not giving you a name. I'm not giving you a name. Add to my party, temporarily. Temporarily, of course, we're adding you to the party. Mufasa, you can... Oh, why am I calling him Mufasa? We already have a Mufasa in this LP. And again, I call most Arcanines I have Brutus or Mufasa, or in the case of the one we had for Heart Gold, Nutmeg. We caught both of the Pokemon, so before we will come back here, obviously, but let's go report to our girl, Perrin, and then we'll see if what we can do about Zapdos. And then after that, we're gonna have to do a lot of group missions, but fortunately, I have a reliable sucker, I mean good friend, to rely upon for this upcoming matchup. So first things first, heal up everybody. I don't want to send her guys that are like exhausted. That would just be rude. All right. Now everyone's healthy and ready to go. So let's talk to Perrin. What? Mikey, that Pokemon, isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? That's a real-life Gouging Fire. Just look at the shape of its head. There are rumors that say this fella can make magma erupt from the ground just by roaring. Haha, if that were true, this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Now let me just snap a couple photos here. This can mean the other Pokemon I showed you is real too. Report back to me if you find it, okay? Wow. I have to talk to you a second time? Good, at least you get to look at that butt one more time. Hamada, 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 blah, 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 blah. That Pokemon, isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? A real raging bull. That neck is... Boy, that neck! It's almost too much to fit in one frame. Rumor has it that this fellow can cover the whole sky with dark clouds and bring lightning crashing down just by swinging that long neck around. Ha ha ha, if that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Let me just snap a couple of photos here. How the hell are you fitting it into a frame? I don't know. Wow, you actually went and found them both. I can't even be surprised. That's just like you, Mikey. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. I couldn't keep my mind off those photos. You saved me. I know I didn't promise any rewards or anything, but I've got to thank you for putting the mystery to rest. Here you go. This prize is a real catch. You obtained a Sport Ball. Yay. A special Pokeball that was used during bug catching contest in the Johto region. It's wild how much mystery is left in the world, isn't it? When you're a kid, you can just run wholehearted wherever you want. But it's not so easy when you get older. You keep running, Mikey. Find unknown Pokemon. Have grand adventures. Do it for me. And I think I better get back to work. As long as I get to look at that butt. That Growlithe butt. Look at that Growlithe butt. It's so cute. So's that one, but we're not going to talk about that one. Alright. Now, in case you guys do not recall from the last episode, he mentioned, Snacksworth did at least, our good friend, mentioned seeing him at near a city that has lighthouses surrounding it. I don't know about you, but that sounds very much like Levincia. So we're going to fly to Levincia's lighthouse and see what might just be there for us. You never know. It could be a shiny Kingdra, and we all love shiny Kingdra here. Or it could just be exactly what he said is going to be there. First things first, you run around. There's nothing here. Did he lie to us? Did Snacksworth lie to us? I almost called him Duckworth once when I was trying to explain it to somebody. This son of a bitch lied to us. There's no Zapdos here. How could he lie to us like that? How could he lie to us like that? He says, knowing damn well he went to the wrong lighthouse. Yeah, I know I went to the wrong lighthouse. Shut up. I had a long day. I had a very long day. Very long week. I don't know why I thought he was going to be there. I figured, oh, Levincia, which means it's definitely going to be there. When in reality, this goddamn bird is here. Alright. First things first. Save as per usual. Kingdra won't be able to tank as many electric attacks as it can friggin' what's-it-call-it's, but whatever. Hey Zappy, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. This is Zapdos, the legendary bird of the Kanto region. Extremely fast, hits extremely hard. Pressure for an ability will make you trying to put it to sleep all the more infuriating. But same strategy, we're going to rely on the same strategy as last time. Yawn and Flash Cannon, because electric types now resists steel type, which is nice. Or, yeah, electric does resist steel. 90% sure it does. Unfortunately, detect means it's just going to waste friggin' moves. Or it's going to waste my PP with pressure. But at the very least, Zapdos should fall asleep here. But its special defense isn't that good, which means I'm more inclined to just hammer away with Flash Cannon than Dragon Pulse or Scald. When we get to Water-type legendaries, I might be less inclined. Ooh, that was a critical hit. Okay. Alright, so we won't be able to do any more damage. But we can actually preserve ourselves health-wise. Alright, this should be enough. Okay. Now, Zapdos has an extremely low catch rate, so even if it's asleep, the odds are we might not be able to catch this thing. Yep, I figured. I figured it would take a couple more Ultra Balls. I figured it would take a couple more turns. But at least I'm not wasting PP, and that's what matters. I am going to need to go out and get some more balls, though, soon. After we do some of our group missions, we're gonna be like going ham with catching legendaries. Like, I don't think you guys grasp just how many legendaries are in this game. It's not as much as Sword and Shield, but it is definitely up there in terms of like extreme difficulty. Also, screw this thing with Zap Cannon having 50% accuracy, but naturally he hits it. See, at least Thunder, I can sort of see why it would hit. But, like, why on earth would friggin' Zap Cannon hit? That's just very silly. Alright, Magnetic Flux doesn't do anything. I do not trust myself not to kill this thing. So we'll just lob a ball here. Did not do anything. course, Zap Cannon hits for a second time because, you know, Zapdos is just a silly goose. I do like that even though it's asleep, it's still frickin' flying. I love that. Thank you, Zapdos. One of the benefits of having 3D models instead of the sprites that they had. Alright, so thank you, Kingdra. I didn't need you to break through that paralysis. You're getting a full restore if we can't catch this thing in the next couple of balls, so it's all good. And still asleep. Wow. This friggin' Zapdos, he just enjoys napping, doesn't he? This is the last thing we're doing today. I did a lot of MLB Power Pros playoffs today, at least the first round. So, fortunately, this should not take too long. He says infamously, knowing he spent hours catching this damn thing in the past. It's not the Pokemon I'm most concerned with catching. See, I've gone on several rodeos against Zapdos before. I ain't afraid of no Zapdos. Now, there is no TM thing we have there, which we don't have to worry about. But we do have a reward in the Blueberry Pokedex. And we only have 10 Pokemon left to catch. That is crazy. But we do get an ability patch, which is nice. But we need 10 more Pokemon. How's about we go get those 10 Pokemon? Which Pokemon do we need, actually, for this? The 2 that I can transfer over. Ooh, Hydrapple, Archelodon we can get. Right now, Sandshrew we can't. Shieldon and Bastiodon I'd have to transfer. The Slowbros and the Slowkings we can actually get. So yeah, we actually will be able to complete this Pokedex, which is nice. But we won't be doing that this episode or the next one because we've got shit to do. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we continue here at Blueberry Academy in the Terrarium. And we will have a very special guest joining us. A guest that comes from the land to the far north. A land of maple syrup, bears wearing jean jackets, and a whole lot of other things that I'm probably not smart enough to say that Canada is known for. We will see that particular Canadian tomorrow. Until we meet again, my lovelies, Saya freaking Nara.